Hey guys, this is Briggs. I haven't done a video for what seems like an eternity. Actually my camera broke, so that was one reason. Also, just a big thank you to a huge abundant energy out there in the field. I have been super busy. Moving to the end of the year, lots of changes are going to happen. I just wanted to chat at this point in time about the 11/11 portal opening that happened on Monday. Although please understand that these occurrences astrologically are not a moment in time, as in a second, to our linear time frame or our construct. It's really a participation in time, if we want to label it as that. Excuse me, that is occurring, you know, through this time frame and will continue actually into 2020, which is why this portal opening was so important. I am not going to go too deeply into the significance, etc. I just want to chat through my personal experience, and of course my personal experience is divinely interlinked and uniquely interlinked with the collective experience based on the ceremonies that I hold. So basically we did a ceremony on Friday night, which would have been the 8th of November. It would be described as what I would like to bring into your soul's experiences next year, which is called the Master Gaia Gatherings. As you guys know that are tuned in or that you know me, I have been focusing for the last 5 years on what I've called the Sacred Gaia Gatherings. That is going to transform and transmute into the Master Gaia Gatherings for next year, although the Sacred Gaia Gatherings will still be there. They just won't be facilitated by me. Why? Because my frequency has increased, and through the collective increasing of my vibration and those of the light workers around me, we all activating each other in different ways, shapes and forms. So it would be unwise of me to continue doing the Sacred Gaia Gatherings, but fret not, we have beautiful team of people in Cape Town and Johannesburg, as well as KZN, that can assist you guys through the Sacred Gaia Gatherings. So Friday, although it was unintentional, basically transpired and worked out to be a manifestation of what I intend the Master Gaia Gatherings to be. Basically what it is a group of individuals coming to join in ceremony space through our sacred plant or fungus, our beautiful psilocybin, and to participate in a frequency. So the Sacred Gaia Gatherings would be participating in a release and a healing. The Master Gaia Gathering would be participating in a frequency. What happens and transpires in that frequency is absolute magic. So you'll have to come and join in to experience this. Why it was so beautiful on Friday was because I'd really reached the end of my the end of my tether with regards to the Sacred Gaia Gatherings. And it's not to say, it was really just a frustration and a purging of all the work I've done for 5 years for the collective, and the frustration that I'm sure many light workers hold, in the sense that I can no longer do the work for you guys. And moving up in frequency personally, I really am moving through a space of discernment with regards to which clients I work with, where it is that I move on for the manifestation of my ascension, in terms of my embodiment of light. And so again, Friday was just a beautiful gift from spirits, and something I've been working towards, where my light language was fully activated. So that was really beautiful, and that would not have occurred had the frequency not been holding or been held for me to do so. So it was really this beautiful play between letting go, surrender, understanding and knowing that I have an element of free will through this experience, that the space was being held by beings that are moving through their ascension process in a beautiful space. They've already done a certain amount of healing. They already have a certain understanding as to where they are in their evolutionary process. They have sort of some plant medicine experience. They have moved through certain fears and have as such peeled through many layers of the onion, maybe not having reached the epicenter yet, but they've done their work. And so that is what I'll be moving through next year in terms of really bringing in these frequency experiences. So yeah, look out for that marketing. It's called the Master Gaia Gatherings. I will be facilitating those, and like I said, the Sacred Gaia Gatherings, which are really, really dear to my heart, especially as an empath, and wanting to fix and solve everything. You know, I know how I have the strength and capacity to do so and to do amazing work, but really what I've created through the business that I've created is a sort of Hogwarts experience. So Lightworkers have the opportunity to come and work with me to hold space through these plant medicine experiences. Through that process, we all activate each other. I continue to teach them how to hold space for people, human psychology, etc., etc. And we create a classroom for them to learn through the process of other people's releasing and healing through the Sacred Gaia Gatherings. So I just wanted to also mention that that portal opening, which was the beginning of this video, was really also part of the trigger through the activation for my light language in ceremony, because the frequency was available to me to work with, to tap into, in terms of this electromagnetic field that was created at this certain time. Moving on from ceremony space, which again, my descriptor for Friday ceremony was the word crystalline. If I could, and we never want to do this, but I think we're really moving into the space of heaven and earth merging, and one would, I guess, historically describe heaven as this space of perfection, and I really do feel that Friday night ceremony held this essence of perfection. And again, the word I look to describe the experience on Friday is crystalline. Just this crystalline diamond field of perfection and clarity, and purity. So that was Friday night's essence, which again, I have no doubt has something to do with this portal. Moving on from Friday night ceremony, on 11/11 on Monday, myself and some healer friends of mine, some traditional healers, which in South Africa are called sangomas, a dear sister of mine and her friend, we were guided by spirit to move and walk up to a cave that is situated in the Cape Town and Western Cape area called Elephant's Eye Cave. This particular cave is a womb point, the personification of the entity that resides in this cave has been communicating with us to go there, and the information that was sort of communicated with us was that this portal opening had to do with bringing in to the physical manifestation your wishes. So a very beautiful experience for us. It was a very, very rainy and misty and magical day in Cape Town on Monday. So we took a hike, 3-hour hike in not the pouring rain, but it was raining, it was misty, we were sopping wet, we were cold. But when spirit calls and we are called to do these things, we listen and we do so. A lot of effort was put in. We needed to bring gifts. So we're hiking up in the wet and lost to a certain degree as well, because I've never done this walk, and of course it's misty, so we couldn't really see very far in front of us, but we trusted in the process. Eventually got there, did our blessings, ceremonial work, and again just felt very much like a pleading to the divine masculine for understanding what is required of them at this point in time. And I'll leave it at that. I'm going to do a full-on video on the divine masculine, but again, our wishes in the cave were not about us. We're not about, you know, bringing in a silver pot of golden coins and getting a new car and all of these things. What we wanted to bring into the physical manifestation through this portal opening is for the divine masculine to wake up, to step into the heart space, to listen, to release the ego, to not feel emasculated by the divine feminine, to ask for assistance, to know that it is there, and to start tapping into this field that is beyond your sensory perception. And so that is that was our manifestation in the cave, in the womb that was created, because of course this womb is a birthing space for these manifestations to occur. So that is it, just keeping it nice and short and sweet. If you guys are interested in any ascension work, any Wayshower work, any understanding of your soul contracts, any plant medicine work, which is really my niche space, working with psilocybin mushrooms in ceremonial space, and of course tuning into our social media platforms or digital platforms which are still being built, because again, it's really just a fine balance between spending time on technology and really wanting to not go anywhere near it, and to build this for the collective, which is what I'm good at. So again, stepping into the space of researching through our platforms what it is we're offering. 2020, I'm going to be creating a whole new bunch of things, as mentioned, and again, the reason for that is because my frequency has changed, and I'm enough of a master and a teacher to bring in our new light workers into what I had created, to keep bringing in and increasing the awakening and the activations within you guys, within myself, without taking away from myself. So I look forward to 2020. Happy portal opening to everyone, and lots of love to you guys. May you move graciously into this week. Enjoy. May you connect with Gaia through this week, into the silly season, holding your space, holding your frequency, not getting caught up in the dark magic, I guess, of I'm using that playfully, guys, but the dark magic of the festive season, loads of alcohol, etc., etc. Ground yourselves, hold your space, and enjoy. Lots of love to you guys, and we'll connect soon. Loads more videos will be coming through as I focus more on content creation and teaching, which is really my passion. So I hope you guys look out for that. Subscribe, you know, tap on that notification bell so that you receive. And please also know we've also created a separation of Brigitte, which is my channel, which will be majority teachings, and Your Life, which will be the testimonials through the business portal of people's experiences. So yeah, lots of love to everyone. Enjoy and goodbye. Mwah.